Hey guys, Niftoidlicious here, recording my first Spellstone video for Burning Lotus. We are currently in Guild War, fighting the 8th out of 15 battles. We're one of 10 undefeated guilds right now, facing off against Krak3n. So I'm going to bring you some of my battles from this war, and hopefully we'll both learn something. This is the deck that I'm using right now. The Angel Battleground effect makes all angels gives them all Legion to make the ones next to them stronger. So pretty much all angels are good. It also makes the format very fast. So as you can see, I have only 1/3 to lay in my deck right now. We've also recently switched to the new Commander Orgoth. The Hex All 1 ability is very strong, and the Weaken actually helps prevent against getting beaten by quick dual strike creatures from your opponent. So let's try it out. Since this is my first battle, or first video I mean, there's probably going to be a lot of mistakes or oddness, so feel free to comment, let me know what you like and what you don't, and we'll go from there. Alright, this is not an ideal opening hand. I'm going to lead with the dragon. It's kind of squishy. It only has 14 health, and the Krak3n is my only armor card, so if my opponent happens to play a dual strike, I want to have that armor there to block it. You don't usually want to lead with a freeze against a tower, because the tower can soak up the freeze and it doesn't do anything. Alright, so just like we were afraid of, got the immediate dual striker here. So thankfully I saved my Krak3n. It's got an armor rune on it, so it should tank a little better, along with that weaken that I talked about. Now my opponent is running Grok, so it gets 2 damage back, but I still am in a little better shape otherwise. As you can see, it didn't even get through my armor. Alright, so this turn, I want to get my angel out. You'd like to line up the delays when you bring an angel out, because when they activate together, the Legion of the dual strike triggers twice. So I'll take another hit, but the Krak3n worked out well there. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to be able to take out that angel, but that frog is going to activate. Can't do anything about that. I do have the ability to slow my opponent down by playing my own freezer, so I'm going to do that here. Alright, I forgot about the barrier, of course, so that didn't go nearly as well as I had anticipated. Alright. Where'd the barrier go? On there. Alright, so it's got... Alright. So, in this situation, I think I'm going to ignore the Titan. Since I'm ahead, I don't really want to sit there with a slower drop. I'm going to try and stay ahead here by playing my wild cards that get buffed by my rhythm, or heart, I guess it's called, upgraded. I got the barrier, that's kind of lame. I actually think I'm going to bring out the 5-round spear here. The Hex All makes this deal 12 damage, and you can't control where it goes, but none of my creature's opponents have invis, so this should work out alright. One thing to note is, if you can help it, you get points based on how many of your cards die or how much damage they take in Guild War, so you want to avoid that if you can in the earlier rounds, but we're late enough now into the wars where, you know, usually you just want to make sure you win. As long as you're winning, you know, if you get 126 points versus 130 points, it's not a big deal. So, despite a little bit of a dicey start, looks like we're getting this first battle. Yeah, the max is 130, so a little bit short, but we'll see what we can do these next few. Hopefully, as I get a little more familiar with this, I pick up my pace too. Well, we got the same choice pretty much as before, and my opponent again played the infamous dual striker. Alright, so having that extra 3 health does make it tougher. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and battle here. The weakened's gonna keep it from killing me at least. But given that tower 7 attack really hurts. I'm going to hope that the heals give me at least 1 over here. Alright. Well, actually 1 wasn't enough, was it? Alright, well, we are maybe very slightly ahead here. But my dragon here is not going to be able to kill this Titan. So I'm going to get some freezes. I got 50-50 to freeze that one. Actually, no. I'm going to freeze both these cards here because these are both coming off. And then what do we want to do? I think I need to get a little damage down. Alright. Well, that Empower there was rough. I would much rather had it on the frogs that I could have killed that Chaos Elemental. But looks like I'm slightly ahead, but it's still anybody's game at this point. My opponent's deck's a little slower than mine. So if I get ahead at some point, I should be able to stay there. And it looks like I've just turned the corner here. Now I'm going to play my Bedlam Angel into my Firebomb Spirit, which is going to be kind of a machine gun combo to finish off my opponent's cards, whatever is remaining. And I lost some things here, but we're going to get the win. That's what matters the most in the later rounds. This is one of my favorite combos in my deck because the Angel with the Hex +4 does 4 extra damage anytime one of these guys gets hit. And the Orgoth is already giving Hex 1, so it's really 5 extra. So every time that my Bomb Spirit fires, it deals 8 damage per shot, and it gets 3 shots, which is pretty significant. This is running a little long. I think I'm going to break it into 2 videos, do 5 in each. Alright, here I think I like the Shade Rider to start over the Duelist. The Undead Battleground effect means that this guy's attack's going to get higher and higher the more hits he gets in. So getting him started early is better. Alright, this is one of the tougher first drops you can see. So this is going to do 14, 15 damage first time it hits, and alright, my Duelist has 16, so thank goodness for that Pierce Rune. I guess I'm going to be surviving at 1 health there potentially. Oh, this was very good though. Having my 2 angels again gets the Legion going both ways. That's a very nice synergy. Alright, this opponent's got a lot of good box cards. But I think we should be in okay shape here, depending on what the next few cards are. My one angel here is going to go down, unfortunately, but another. I think I need a freeze to try and get back ahead of the game here. Let's see how this goes. Alright, that's good. A 4 delay. 4 delays are really bad right now, so pretty much anytime you see one, you should be excited. Because your opponent probably made a mistake, unless it's something crazy powerful. think I'll just play a 2 delay to get any action, maybe keep this angel alive longer so she can keep giving bonuses to her friends. There's another 1-drop. Alright, let's just keep playing 2 delays here and hope that my power gets me there. As you see now, this the rider's really gotten going. He's up to 17 attacks, so he's going to pretty much be one-shotting all of my opponent's creatures at this point, which is obviously quite nice. Looks like I'm going to have this one in the bag as well, which it's a good start. Krak3n, of course, is the hardest opponent we've played yet. As I said, there's only 10 or so undefeated guilds at this point, so every win feels pretty nice. 38, wow, 39, that's about as high as I've seen that. Oh, and I got a perfect score that time. Beautiful. Alright, let's continue. Alright, so this time have some interesting choices. Bedlam is one you want to get out early because the Hex is good for all the guys that come after it. This Archer is good because it has both Bolt and Weaken, which so you'd like to see that get activated a few times. And the Heart of the Wild is good because it buffs all your wild that come later. But I don't have any wild later to come yet. I think I'm going to go with the Archer. If I can get a lot of activations off on this, that'll be nice. And that's a slow drop, so it gives me a chance to get both my angels going here. Now my opponent's got one. With the Vengeance rune. So it's going to be dealing 4 every time it hits me. I think now I want to go with the Heart of the Wild, because if it takes a hit or two, it'll be able to recover, and then I don't actually want to deal with the dual strike with these 2 Vengeance creatures out. So I want to get a few beefy wilds in here to deal damage. I almost killed these before they activated. Didn't quite get the good hexes. But it looks like Bedlam's going to die this turn from poison, but he's going to get one more good shot off at least. And I think now is the time to get the angel out there while it can still hit my opponent a little bit. This is the card you really want to be attacking your opponent's cards. So if you're ahead, obviously it's good no matter what, but you want to play it earlier in the game if you can. It still has an effect because it gave a +6 bonus here to my rider, which is going to one-shot that frog. So this is looking pretty good yet again. I've had pretty good luck so far this round. I think I'm just going to keep playing wilds out right now since I've got my heart bonus here, but I do eventually need to find a way to get rid of this Titan. It's going to do a little bit more damage to me here until I can find a Firebomb Spirit. Also, another thing I like to do when I'm winning is to bring out a heal card so I can try and salvage extra points. As I mentioned before, you lose points for losing cards in war. So him having 1 point left hurts because he's gonna kill 1 or 2 more of my things. Because I have to keep hitting into all these Vengeance. This guy's deck seems like it's made just to cause pain to your points in war. But still 126, and I did get the win. So let's do one more. Alright. Got a few of the usual suspects here. Normally I'd like Gargadon if it could one-hit the tower, but because I'm playing Orgoth and not Krak3n here, it's only doing Actually, it should be okay. 3 pierce, 11 damage, and the hex. So that can one hit the tower, which is nice. And ouch. This is about as bad as it gets. A quadded web talon dragon. So 7 and 9 is good old 16 ball plus 1, so 17. And my options are 14, 17, and 16. So no matter what, I'm in a little bit of trouble here. Alright, I think I'm going to play the duelist. And that was probably wrong. Yeah, this deck is going to make quick work of me, I'm afraid. Another quad legend. Alright. Yeah, playing this was I don't think the correct move. I should have played a different one. This one I would have preferred to actually get a hit in. I'm not drawing any of my 1-drops or freezers. Yeah, this one is pretty much a lost cause. I'll keep throwing angels out there just in case I can get one to activate, but it is not looking promising. 23 damage on 1 hit. And I got frozen. Yeah, this one's done. It used to be that if you surrendered you got more points, but I've heard that in this war that doesn't even happen, so I'm going to give it one more turn. Yeah, alright, there's nothing I can do here. So I will surrender. Yeah, 2 points. That's not even worth it. Alright, well this video has probably been pretty long, so I'm going to end this one here, and I'll start another one for the other 5 battles. Thanks for watching.